For any Ultimate Team coins, check out U75, link in the description down below. Use code Zayder at checkouts for 8% off if you're new, 5% off if you are returning. Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the RTG Man. Today we have our final FUT Champs games. We have the 83x25 pack. We finished the FUT birthday Renato Sanchez, which I am so excited about to play with. And yeah man, that is all we have for you guys today. The packs and the Renato Sanchez are going to be towards the end of the video, which we did do on stream. If you guys want to come hang out next time, link is always down below. You can always find me there. I'm trying to stream as much as I can, man. But today we have another RTG episode, man. Let's get straight into the gameplay because we have about 10 minutes of just background. This is going to be a post commentary for everything. But one thing I want to touch on real quick is, if as you see in the team in the background, man, by the way, I didn't do the face cam for those games. I just really didn't want to have a face cam on while I was playing, so I was just kind of chilling. I don't know what it was, but this weekend I feel like I played against some of the best teams I've ever played in the whole year. And obviously that kind of makes sense as the year progresses. Like, naturally people have better teams, I get it, blah blah blah, but I just feel like this weekend I was coming up against team of the year after team. Like, I have never played this many team of the years, I've never played this many high-end players, I've never played as many Pelés, I've never played this many just elite top tier players. And it's just an observation that I made, man. Like, honestly, I didn't really have a bad time this weekend. I was losing games. And by the way, I want to say one thing as well before we do get deeper into the gameplay. You guys will see sometimes the teams of the opponents popping up. You will see me like concede one goal, and then it goes, the next clip is the opponent's team again. If that happens, that means I literally went 1-0 down against my opponents. I put my controller down and I just left. And I let my elo go down by 1 because that's how the game works. If you win one game, you go plus 1 elo. If you go down 1, you go minus 1 elo. So instead of just leaving the game, rage quitting the game, and making my day harder on myself, the way I have fun with this game is, if the game is too sweaty, if I have to like try hard to come back from a 2-3 goal deficit, I really just don't have the strength in me to put that much effort into this game anymore, just because there's so much BS going on, man, that I just really wouldn't be enjoying myself playing Weekend League if I took it that seriously. So if I go 1-2-0 down, I put my controller down, man. You can tell me whatever, you can say I'm this, you can say I'm that, but for me, man, that is the way I enjoy the game, man. I just want to have a good time, and I want to have fun playing this game, man. I don't want to be miserable weekend after weekend after weekend, like literally just slaving away at this game for no reason. So the best way for me to do it is just to make my time the best way I can, just to spend my time the best way I can. And if that requires me just leaving the controller and having my opponent waste his time, because people will say that, man, you're wasting your opponent's time when you could just leave. If I kept playing and I lost, their time is still being taken away. So if anything, I'm giving them the free win if they go 1-0 up. So I'm technically like doing golden goal for them. So if they're better than me and they score before me, congrats to you, bro. You're sweaty, you're good, you're better than me, whatever, blah blah blah. Take the win. All you have to do is wait like an extra 10 to 15 minutes. So that is all I did. One thing that I did like to see though is that we did come up against a lot of FUT birthdays, which is cool because it's nice seeing refreshing new players. One thing that I did like about this weekend was that. But one thing that's also difficult, this is one of the weaker teams I came up against this weekend, by the way, and Carlos Soler scored a hat-trick, which is kind of funny. But one thing I also did notice this weekend was the FUT birthday players. It's cool seeing refreshing players, blah blah blah, awesome. I actually really do like that. The only thing with FUT birthday players is that since they're so easy and so attainable and so cheap, these players are injected into people's teams, have 5-star weak foot, and it literally just makes it that much more difficult to defend. Like, in my opinion, man, if you manually defend and you're coming up against FUT birthday players, you are screwed. And let me tell you why. Most of them have 5-star weak foot, whatever. Some of them have 5-star skills, right? But if you have one that has 5-star weak foot and you have good dribbling, like an Ozil type player, all you have to do is shimmy one side, fake the defender, wait until he bites, and then shimmy the other way, and then just finesse it. You can literally do it on either foot. It doesn't matter what the manual defender on you does. All you have to do is go the other way until he bites, and eventually you'll get an angle. It doesn't matter what foot you're on, which is one of the things I did notice, and it's going to get kind of annoying because I like manually defending now that I'm kind of having more fun with champs. Manually defending and just kind of rushing to get the ball back as soon as I can is causing me to concede a lot of goals, lose a lot of games, but I'm still having a good time. Like, I'm playing 4-3-1-2, I'm playing attacking, high-paced football, I'm playing fast build-up, I'm attacking with my fullbacks, and it's fun. As fun as it is, I saw myself in the 4-3-1-2 as the weekend league went on. I was struggling against big players, and what I was mainly struggling with is when I got the ball back with my fullbacks, I didn't really have an outlet to pass it to. Like, I had it in my fullbacks, and there was no one on the wing for me to kind of bring it up to. I guess that's what my fullbacks are for, right? Like, you pass it to a center mid, but or something like that. But what I noticed was that the midfield was so clogged up that my midfielders were really never open. So all I had was either try and dribble past my opponent with my fullback to get some space, or just try and boot it up to my attackers, one of my two strikers, and try and get the ball back, which my only attacker that can kind of win the ball back is R9, and because I had Ousmane Dembele next to him, so that was one of the big downsides. And towards the end of the weekend, you guys aren't going to see here that, by the way, watch this penalty shootout. I don't know how I lose this. Messi missed an incredibly like crazy penalty. I ended up losing it, and if you know me, man, I don't really lose penalty shootouts. I win 99% of my penalty shootouts, just because that mental game, which is mainly penalty shootouts, I'm kind of good at those. But unfortunately, this weekend was just a very bad weekend, and I wasn't really on it, in my opinion. But that also comes with having worse players in your team, or not super meta players. Like, I know Messi doesn't have the best penalties. I know someone like, who else did I use this year? Like this weekend, like Busquets doesn't have the best penalties and stuff like that. So stuff like that does kind of hurt you over time. I came up against Kimmich, Davies, and Neuer, which was kind of crazy once again, man. And I was playing against a bunch of Team of the Years, which was one of the more annoying things. I forgot my train of thought. I forgot what I was saying. I do remember what I was saying. So as I was saying, in the 4-3-1-2, it really does, like, you don't really have an outlet pass, right? So what I started doing towards the end of the weekend, and I saw more success, was playing in a 3-5-2, and 3-5-2 was one of my favorite formations this entire year. I still have my tactics. If you guys ever want to know the tactics, it's on my channel, man. You guys can go check it out if you really do want to. I did that a couple months ago, I believe it was, and the 3-5-2 is just still as effective. You will see this game. Literally, I was playing 3-5-2 with Messi. I put in Eto'o instead of Dembele, because I cannot stress enough how bad this Dembele card is, man. I just think it's terrible. I don't know why he's so bad. His stats look like he should be fine, but he's just not good. Eto'o was actually surprisingly good, and I think Dembele just made Eto'o look good. He scored a couple goals there. So 3-5-2 was something that I was really enjoying more, and that was great. Now, moving on to this Renato Sanchez SBC, I was going to put the live commentary, but I really don't want to. I'd rather just talk about it. Basically, for the 87 rated squad, I don't think I bought anyone. I put in Messi, I put in Harry Kane. I had my untradeable Messi from my pack. I had Harry Kane that I packed from I don't know where, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't really spend anything on the 87 rated squad. This 86 rated squad with the Bundesliga, I think the only player I had to buy was Kieran Trippier, which was great. It means I only had to spend about 4,000 coins on that fullback. I put in Bernardeschi, I put in Alexandro, which you will see where I get them from later. I don't know why, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know why I did it like this, but you will see where I get those guys from. So I got them from there, and I put them into that SBC. And then from this SBC, I bought Griezmann, and then I bought, what else did I buy? I bought Parejo. So Griezmann was about 35k, I believe it was. Was he 35k? Something like that. And then Parejo was about 15k, so plus add those two up, it was about 50,000 coins for that, plus the other one, which is about 4,000 coins. So it was about like 60,000 coins-ish for this Renato Sanchez card from scratch from Liquid Coins. So I've been able to do Messi and Renato Sanchez in just a couple days, which are two very high-end SBCs. And it's mainly for me just utilizing my fodder in the best way possible, and just kind of not wasting my fodder on kind of pointless SBCs that I won't really enjoy, like the Podolski, like the Palacio. I would never do those. I didn't do the Bender because I just wouldn't use those as much. But we are going to open this 8325 pack, man. We opened it live on stream. It was pretty fun. And we end up getting a walkout, which is great. We get a FUT birthday, which is amazing. We see Italian, and instantly, I knew who it was. And that is who we got, which was very disappointing. And now we go live. Nah, don't say he is cracked. Nah, stop. This guy's a fraud in real life. He's trash. It's an L. Can I get an L spam, bro? All right, let's get it. So that's 180. That's one walkout. I don't have any duplicates in the club, bro. I don't have any duplicate untradables in the club that are high rated. That is so bad. That is so bad. Jesus, bro, I don't think I've ever seen a pack that bad. Oh my God, that is terrible. That is the worst. Yeah, that is the worst one I've seen as well. Oh my God. All right. That is just gross. All right, man. 15 games a weekend like this weekend just for that. But that is gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy, man. I have an incredibly awesome squad builder for you guys coming later this week relating to real world football and all that stuff, man. I'm super excited to bring it out later this week to you guys. If you guys came through on stream, you guys know what I'm planning. Just don't kind of leak it in the comments. That'll be all for today for me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a desk day. And I'm out.